Hey folks, update video for you. The wheat is coming off. Day 2, I guess. We did some the other day. It's been kind of cloudy and gloomy here. We got the cart here. Excuse my dirty windows, good grief. I need just a little bit more, and then I'm gonna take it and dump it on the semi. I got the tractor and baler out here. I was on my way through. I did some hay. I was kind of coming past. I got 30 acres of straw that I'm buying, so I was kind of coming through to grab that. Might try and do some of ours tonight yet. We'll see how everything goes. But anyways, we're just filling here along the highway, and I'm actually taking it up the road a ways by our bale shed, or our bale yard there. We got the semi sitting there. Took my first load of grain, hauled my first load of grain with the semi. I think yesterday morning. So we got that kind of figured out. It's kind of makes you kind of nervous, you know. You don't exactly know what to do. I kind of had an idea, pulled up on the scale, I jumped out, talked to the lady, kind of figured out where I had to go, and yeah, it's not hard. It's just getting figuring out where to go and what to do and all that. So I think we're gonna probably get at least another semi-load done today. What I want to do is I want to bale that 30 acres of straw. My brother's gonna come and take over for me. I'm gonna come home and grab the semi and the flatbed. So I'm gonna dump this on the back end of the hopper bottom, and then we'll leave the cart full, and that way I should be able to unhook the semi and hook it on the flatbed. I want to get all the bales hauled tonight yet. All the lights are working on the semi, so we can go in the dark a little bit. The case loader tractor, the 125, and the rake are sitting out in the wheat field. Decided I wanted to leave. Well, for one, I wanted the loader there to load bales if it went today, and the rake I wanted to leave there in case it rained. So that's another thing we're kind of fighting, is pop-up shower, or not necessarily pop-up showers, but there's chances of rain in the forecast like everywhere, and so it's kind of keeping us from doing too terribly much. But maybe I'll just sit right here. I'm not in too big of a hurry. Dad's been kind of sick here lately. He's getting over it now, but he's just been really tired lately, and it was just a struggle to get him out here. So well, you got at least one load in you, we can kind of keep going. Talked to him on the phone, he sounded pretty good, so maybe this is kind of what he needed. We got a 9610. We rent this combine if you're new here. We rent a combine for wheat and corn and beans. It just makes a heck of a lot more sense for us. It's about 35 acres. I'd say we're, oh gosh, we're probably not even half done. But anyways, keep you updated. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So, it's been pretty crazy around here. About the last time I had talked to you, probably the beginning of this video, we were working on our wheat, and I had said Dad wasn't feeling very well. Well, he ended up having some pneumonia, and ended up putting him in the hospital for 2 days or so. So, I believe that was Friday. My brother came out and baled that 30 acres I was buying, and he ended up baling that. I started hauling. I got done hauling about 10:30 or so. Luckily, with that Max Semi, we got the lights on there. We can go quite a bit later. My old one didn't. The headlights had some trouble getting those to turn on and all that. So we baled that 30. Saturday, my dad went in, and we found out that he had pneumonia. It was going to be a couple days probably. We had some rain too in the morning. In the morning we had some rain. My mom was taking me to get the tractor and rake over at that 30, and we got some rain. So it didn't really do a whole lot that day. And then later in the day it dried up pretty good. Ended up doing halves on some straw. It was about 50 acres, something like that. About 50 acres, I think it was. We did halves on. Luckily, I got a bunch of really good friends that kind of stepped up. My buddy Larry, I've talked about him before. We got him going on the baler for the first time. He did really, really well, actually. Baling straw is about the easiest thing you can bale. So usually you don't have too many problems. But he jumped on the baler, he took off. My buddy Logan came after milking, after working all day, 7:30, 8 o'clock by the time he got out there. But he started moving bales. We got all those bales hauled home. And actually, after I got Larry going, I came home and raked everything that Dad had combined. And we got that going. And that was another late night, 10:30, 11 o'clock, by the time I decided to quit. Sunday, I have my brother here. He ran the rake for a while and made a bunch more bales at the end of the day. I wanted to get on the combine, try and finish the combining. I didn't know. We didn't really know what the weather was going to do, if it was going to stay decent. So I had to kind of teach myself how to combine. Luckily, I called Dad before I did anything. He kind of walked me through anything I needed to know. It's combine. I would have figured it out, honestly. Flip the switches on, rev it up, drive slow, basically. So we finished the wheat on Sunday. My brother baled a bunch. We started hauling bales again Monday. But yeah, so we got everything done. Dad's home now. He's better for the most part. We're taking it easy on him. But we have, I figure we got about 500, close to 500 bales of straw, I think. And we don't really know what the straw market's going to do. But we got the old dairy barn here up in the mall pretty full. That bay's full. There's another bay on the other side of that we don't stack any bales in yet. I don't know if we'll get there or not. That mall is full. This mall we got to work around the old elevator there. We should probably just rip that out. And then this mall is pretty full. Kind of fell through the floor with the skid loader. Towards the end, that's why we kind of ended the way we did. I went through and I said, okay, enough with that. We'll have to fix that. I believe there was a sheet of plywood over there at one time, and there's a couple loose sheets here. It must after you kind of work on it with the skid loader a while, kind of works itself loose. My dad had actually fell through here with the loader tractor. We got that new case loader. I think that's just a little bit too heavy to be bringing up here. So I'm kind of limiting this to the skid loader. Wow, he fell through there, but this is all braced up again. But the boards, this just needs a bit of an overhaul. Just mainly on this end. This end's just kind of shot. But it gets a little bit of rain in once in a while, and that doesn't help anything. But anyways, just updating it. I mean, we got this barn's full of straw. The old machine shed in back, we got the whole back end full of straw, and we well, we didn't fill it, but we set the bagger up out in the field, actually right out in our field, and all but 30 of our bales got bagged, and that went really, really fast. We had my brother Andy here yesterday, and he was hauling with the truck. I was bagging. My dad was kind of picking up and loading him. And we'd all them bales 170 bales picked up and put away in a couple hours. Last night we got nailed with a storm. I shouldn't say we got nailed, we avoided a lot. They were predicting that we were going to get some of the same type of stuff that the I-States got last year, the derecho or whatever. They were hollering that all day long. We were getting kind of nervous towards the end of the day. We just I closed everything up. I put all the the balers away, the tractors kind of packed in whatever I could. Closed up the shop tight, and we avoided a lot of that. We only had a half-inch of rain. Would have took a little more rain, but if more rain would have brought in more winds and hail, then forget it. I mean, they were talking that same stuff that hit the I-States, 100-mile-an-hour winds, and I think as it kind of came down, it slowed down, and there are some crops around that are looking pretty bad. A lot of sweet corn. I don't know if sweet corn's not really bred for that. I don't really know, but Dad said there was some that was really, really flat, and a little bit farther, one of the co-ops got hit. Took a couple bin rows off, but overall, I mean, none of our corn. We have just a little bit of corn that might be tipped a little. Couple branches down on the lawn, and that is about it. And if you would have heard that storm, it woke me up about 1 o'clock, and it sounded like a train going through. It you know, when they talked about that storm in Iowa, they talked about what it sounded like and what they thought it was, and that's exactly what it sounded like. You know, exactly how they explained it. And so I was pretty nervous there for a little while, but we got through it, and I got up this morning and everything was good. So um, gotta thank the Lord for that, and thankful that my dad's home again. We can move on. Um, we still got a bunch of straw to do, so I think tomorrow's going to be a big day of baling straw. And as soon as we get caught up and finished up with that, we're already 15 days behind on the DNR land. I only have 4 properties to do this year, but we're gonna try and knock them out as fast as we can. Try and get 2 of the bigger ones done maybe in the next week or so. And we got to go into third cutting alfalfa then already towards the end of next week. So we got a lot of baling to do. I need to get caught up on some maintenance and stuff, get that other baler going. I've been mainly using my 2017 baler. He's been keeping up with all the wheat straw and whatnot, but really gonna need to get that other baler going for because chances are somebody's gonna cut, and then we're gonna have to do some custom work too, just how it is. But anyways, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll try and keep up with all the fun farming activities here. Still working on the bin site. We got the holes pretty well dug out. Got to start filling them back in. We really got to get to that. So we'll see how soon we can get to that. I think a good couple of days we'll have it all done, and then they just got to come in and start with the cement work. So yeah, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to ring the notification bell, and share with your friends if anybody wants to watch. We'll see you next time.